Enter the arena. Moving and mesmerizing. Theatre of skills and speed. Of power. And passion. Be part of the game.
A very warm welcome to Vlix EHF Final 4 fan show live from Cologne. I'm sitting in the official hotel of the players, the Radisson Blu, and next to me, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Dominic Klein. Yeah, here he is. Welcome.
Thanks. Hi.
Nice to see you.
Yes,
We're
nice to
not
see you.
bubbled, which is, I think, very important. That's why we're allowed to do this without masks. Of course, the players that will be visiting us, they will be in distance, so everything should work perfectly. But apart from that, you look very happy to be back in Cologne.
Yes, of course. This nice weather. Also, we have, or for me personally, I have a lot of memories with this hotel, with this arena tomorrow. So it's every time nice to be here.
I think it's a bit of an understatement saying nice memories. You became world champion. You won the Champions League twice here, 3 times altogether. So it must be a special feeling.
Of course, but if I get goosebumps, I have to speak a lot more about it. But how I said,
we don't have enough time, right? Okay, I understand.
But we have a lot of time the next day, so you will get more stories.
Oh, I'm very happy to hear more stories, because if I see you entering the hotel, all the players, all the people involved, it was, Mini, how you doing? Everything nice. So obviously everybody is very happy to see you, and I hope this is going to stay like this when the players are going to come and visit us.
Yes, I hope so too, but there will be also some players who are not that happy because I beat them sometimes. Also
Okay,
in
I'll
special,
remind them, yes.
also in special matches. But at the end, we are a big family, and now it's the highlight for the season and Champions League, and they want to win this new cup, and it's nice.
It's an awesome trophy, and of course we want to get the fans involved.
Yeah.
This is live on Twitch. Of course you can see us on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. But we want to get people involved, and as a little present we have the new Champions League ball, and we're going to get all the players to sign it, and we're going to give it away to whoever has the best story why they deserve to get this ball. Why do you deserve to get the ball? Look at him catch it. Nice.
Yeah. I wanted to be left hand, but
have you tried?
No,
I'm sure you have.
No, I don't have. I don't have tried, but yeah, of course, because this is the ball who played the players with, and it's a very special one.
And it looks so small in your hand. If I take it, it's like a massive ball, and then suddenly it's crazy.
Yeah, it's nice, but it was a long time to go that I feel this kind of ball.
Okay,
we need some parts. How do you say?
Some sticky stuff. Yeah. But he's not going to keep it. I promise. We will give it away to you guys. Just send us your best stories, the best reasons why you deserve to get this ball. We'll be online for about an hour today, and try and send us your stories. I've got my tablet here with the questions and the possibilities and the reasons, and we'll try and find out who deserves it. By the way, 1,000 people will be allowed in Lanxess Arena tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. So if you still need tickets,
normally it's 19.
possible.
Imagine
yes, I know.
Normal.
So this is a very exclusive thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you can still buy tickets.
Nice.
Yeah. So try and get some tickets online if you don't have anything better to do tomorrow or the day after. Might even get a meet and greet with Dominic.
Every time when you're here.
And I think we already got the first questions in. Let me see.
Is it?
Here is my top 4: Barcelona, Aalborg, PSG, Nantes. What's yours? Okay, I don't really get that question.
Is it for me, the first
Yeah,
question?
for all the questions are for you. I'm not going to answer them. Okay, let's say these are the top 4 teams here in Cologne.
Yeah.
What are your top 4 teams ever, maybe? Because it says here, Aalborg beat PSG 28-25, Barcelona beat Nantes 31-26, and Barcelona beat Aalborg 30-28. Tomas coach 94.
But this is.
Maybe that's the order of. So Barcelona, Aalborg, PSG, Nantes. Oh, now I get it. Okay.
You get it?
Yes. So he says Barcelona 1, Aalborg 2,
Yeah.
PSG 3, and Nantes 4. What is
The just
your ranking? Yeah.
directly the main question of the weekend.
It's,
Normally we want to speak about the ranking during our show, but
but we can save it up. We can
yeah,
say,
okay,
we'll keep it
okay.
a secret, and then
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
answer that later on. Of course, we need to talk about the agenda,
Yeah.
so that people know what's going to be happening this afternoon. We're going to have the All-Star team, and maybe talk a bit about the All-Star team. We're going to look at the semi-final pairings, of course, and have your expertise on that.
And
maybe
then I
that's
can
got
say the
yes,
ranking.
then
Yeah.
yes, that's a very good idea. And we've got amazing guests, ladies and gents. Natif Ramelli.
Ramelli?
What about the pronunciation?
c'est parfait.
Oh, merci beaucoup. Henrik Møllgaard, Uwe Gensheimer, Luka Cindrić.
Uwe Gensheimer?
Yes, he'll
He's
be
here?
Well, he'll be here on a Zoom call, I think.
Nice.
Emil Nielsen and Victor Tomas. He's going to be here live as well. So
Legends,
that's
all time.
only legends for you guys out there. Questions for these players? Questions for the waitress over there, for instance, here in the Radisson Blue. Perfect service, by the way. It's all going to be happening, and we want everyone to join in.
Yeah, of course.
But we're going to start from the top. That means we're going to take a closer look at the official All-Star team now. Oh my word, what a team. Unbelievable. Dominic?
I'm
It must be fan-
100% agree with that. That is crazy to see them. Especially at the end, Alberto Enterios, he's shouting out his pure experience is great. It's nice to see them.
Absolutely fantastic, and I think we need to pick out one or two players. I mean, what I definitely want to know from you, best left wing.
Yeah, Valero, he has a lot of experience. Also, this shot, what we see on the smallest angle ever, I think.
It's crazy, yeah, absolutely.
In Barcelona, it was really great. And at the end, I like Luka Cindrić. I like his style to play a playmaker. He's so, I have to say that, fucking fast.
It must be a tough opponent to play against.
Yeah,
I'd love to have him in my team. I'd hate him as an opponent.
And Niklas Landin is maybe the best goalkeeper in the world. and
Or like the last 20 decades, I don't know.
yes,
This man is
but
unreal. Yeah.
at the end he is also sad not to be here in this weekend. That was the quarterfinal against Paris, and so also the young players are in. So yeah, we will also Henrik Møllgaard. We will talk to him later.
Oh yes,
later on.
he's invited. No doubt about that. And he's an all-star player, so it's going to be nice to see how he feels about getting into this all-star team.
That was a fan vote, right? This is one.
This is a fan vote, yeah.
That's cool. So that's also something for you special to have the whole season to see which kind of trick shots you have, with kind of hard work. You see Henrik Møllgaard, also the defense player, to give them the all-star status.
Yeah.
Is it like this? Yeah. And so I like that.
I mean, I love to see an all-star team, and I'd love to see them play. I mean, do you think there is a team in the world that could beat an all-star team like this at the moment? Probably not.
Probably not, but at the end, is it the same like we said before? It's the whole family. There are much more players we are not seeing on this table.
That are also awesome, yeah.
That's right. For example, Nikola Karabatic, of course he was injured a long time, but for this season it's not in, but at the end there are many players. Sander Sargosen, Domago Duvniak, every one of these players. And the best thing is if we are all together. It's not you're all-star, you're a smaller player, you're a young player. This respect in handball family that's why I love this sport so much. Because if we are all come here in this hotel or in the arena, we are all same, and that's why, this sport is so. It's the best.
It is definitely very, very special, and the first semi-final, that's going to be a special one as well, with Paris Saint-Germain taking on the newcomer Aalborg. What do you think of that? Is that going to be an easy one for the favorites?
I want to start with the surprise thing, because every Final Four in the last years had a surprise, and now we have the specials semi-finals where is the clear favorite and the clear underdog. So where is the surprise? So it have to be tomorrow one surprise. And that's now we have to decide, is it the first semi-final where Aalborg can beat the big favorite Paris, or is it the second one where Nantes beat Barcelona? And I was here 2018 for my last matches in my career with Nantes against Paris, and we were clear underdog, and we were in the finals against Montpellier. This final is not what we're talking about, but at the end there were two surprises. So see you tomorrow.
We'll see what happens tomorrow. And of course, we're going to take a closer look at the road to Cologne for Paris Saint-Germain. That's coming up right now. Not too bad. A surprise for you that Paris made it, or is that? Come on, they have to make it to the Final Four.
They have to be here, but they beat THW Kiel in the quarterfinals. So that was the last time winner in this European Champions League.
Half a year ago. So Kiel
in
was
December 2020.
Maybe even the favorite for me.
Yeah, but now they are the favorite. if you beat the favorite of the title, you are now to come here, and they were the 5th time here. So they have to one time, and maybe this weekend.
Maybe this weekend. Not if Aalborg can do something about it. And of course, we want to take a look at the road to Cologne for Aalborg as well. And that's coming up now. very nice to see a new team here at the Final Four.
Yeah, a Danish team. The last time I was also here, 2012,
Copenhagen,
Copenhagen. And but you see the emotions of this last step to go to Cologne. Everyone knows now we have
It really
this
gets
big
to you,
spread.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
that's the goosebumps we want to see in this handball life. But in Flensburg, I think the first match in this quarterfinals was the decision. They won again with 6, I think, at home, and then they go to Flensburg, and at the end it's a Scandinavian quarterfinal, and everyone, is crying, is shouting, and loves to be here.
And I mean, they had really close games, considering Porto with just the away goal rule, and of course against Flensburg. So they must be very, very happy to be here. But maybe that is their secret power that we've talked about. You know, just being able to surprise, because nobody expects you to win this.
Yeah, and the story is not over for them. If you have such a good matches for you, and you decided for you, and you give has this feeling in the team. Also the same for Nantes, especially, but we're talking later.
No, we're definitely going to talk about that. These teams, of course, that we just talked about, are going to have the players here as well. So we're going to have a player from Aalborg, we're going to have a player from Paris Saint-Germain talking to us live. They just didn't yet make it, and I've got some new questions for you coming in.
Okay.
Emil Nielsen could also have been in the All-Star team this season.
It's
That's
true.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Next question. No.
He will come to us, to our All-Star. He will join us in the as an interview.
Yeah, he'll be an interview partner.
Yeah,
but
that's for him.
Oh,
the
that's more
answer,
it. Yes. Maybe he can take a seat on the All-Star couch. You know, after he's been bubbled. Question for the great Dominic: how can Bartha handle all their past losses in Cologne? That's an interesting one.
Again.
How can Bartha handle their past losses in Cologne and succeed this time?
That's the next question. We don't see Barca the road to Cologne.
It's not my fault.
We have all the time the questions.
This is interaction, my friend.
Okay, it's not. We can talk about it if you want.
Yeah, if you give me a short answer, because there's loads of questions here for you. Also, a poor Final Four without a German team, but we have a zebra here at least, and that's you.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's of course.
But back to the question, what would you advise Barca to do? Because we're going to ask Victor Tomas as well. He's here as well.
9 times they were here, and I don't know how much was it at the end. Two titles,
2 titles,
I think.
Yeah. Not the best of percentages.
I have my really big opinion about Barcelona and Cologne is that the whole situation for Barcelona is very difficult, because they have no defeat in the season. They have a quarterfinal. They're going first in the group first, so they have no last 16 match. They have the quarterfinals against Brest, so they have no stress in this KO matches. So it's at the end, it's the mental thing in Cologne, and they have to beat it in their head. They have to have the mental strength for this.
Okay, so your
tournament.
advice is mental strength.
Yeah, it's like this. In
I
the Final Four, you're
this.
just winning this really big cup if you have in 24 hours 2 times the maximum of your power, and you need that.
So next question, Dominic, how do you feel? Why is nobody asking me any questions? By the way, come on. Okay, Dominic, how do you feel to see Nantes back at the Final Four since you last helped them to the final?
Yeah, it's so great. Really,
you should see his eyes.
Yeah, because that's the emotions I had 2018. But I also asked the officials if they're also the orchestra, the fanfare.
Oh, yeah.
That was for me the biggest present 2018 for my last match, to see them with his Blaskapelle, I don't know, orchestra. How you say that? Le fanfare.
Beaucoup de fanfare.
That was you have to know. When I played 2 years in Nantes, and
handball now, not the music, not the instrument. No, just making sure.
But I tried to decide to start in this team. But you have.
But everybody said no, please, Dominic. Don't. Oh, this is getting dangerous now. Yeah.
Oh,
regard. Oh wow.
Regard.
Yeah.
This was my position here in Nantes, here as a left wing in the defense, and on this side there was the orchestra. And they played all the time the Bavarian songs, like at Oktoberfest. And they wanted every time after the match when we won, I have to go there and make the, how you say that?
Conduct a band, yes,
yeah,
conductor.
And I have to, and at the end, of course, it's getting Prost. I'm Prosit der Gemütlichkeit. That's for beer, to drink beer at the end.
Did you lose your concentration because you were thinking of the beer, or did it just...
Yeah, of course, that was every time. And they asked me to do this during the match. Not just at the end. They wanted to, hey, come on.
Don't be boring. Come on.
It was really crazy. So I miss them tomorrow, because that is what I ask the officials, if they are here and getting really good atmosphere.
Well, you have to come back next year.
Yeah.
And they have to make it, which of course
Again.
is possible. But we have our first guest now. It's a Zoom call with Uwe Gensheimer. I've been told. I think he's
live.
Gonna be live. I can hear something in my ear already. Oh, there he is, Uwe.
Hello, guys.
How are you doing?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Cologne.
Greetings to wherever you are. Where are you at the moment?
At home.
But this looks like a racing seat. Like you're not driving a go-kart or something.
It isn't.
Okay.
You're trying to do gaming
Regular office seat.
trying to make gaming with Andy Wolf, or?
Nah, I'm not on his level, I think.
So Uwe, as we're going into the final fall weekend, how do you see the teaming and the pairings of the semi-finals? If we talk about the first semi-final with PSG taking on the new team, Aalborg.
I heard you before, and like Dominic said, normally in Cologne you always have some surprises, but for me the biggest surprise is that Aalborg and Nantes are already in the semi-final, because they played amazing quarterfinals. Nantes in Westbrem before against Kielce, Aalborg against Flensburg, against one of the top teams from Germany. Also, Paris played great against Kiel. It was amazing how they managed to come to Cologne against an impressive squad from Kiel, which played highly concentrated in the Champions League so far. And for me, they were the favorites against Paris. But I mean, it could be good for Paris to be not the highest favorite, highest ranked team, because the last years we also, when I played there, we were always the favorites to win the Champions League, and maybe I think mentally it's better to go there not as the highest ranked team.
But with Nicola, they're surely a big favorite, isn't it?
If you win against Kiel in the quarterfinals, as you said, then you get up, especially if you meet Aalborg in the semifinals, which is the surprising team to come to Cologne. But before, I think Barca was the big favorite to win the title, and after the match against Kiel and with the pairing against Aalborg, Paris is the favorite in the semifinal, of course.
How is the French working? You also have still contacts to Paris?
Yes, I talked to Nedim a few days ago, Ramelli, which he will later on in the show, and he's highly motivated. He said that they will go all the way this time, and of course the team, the motivation in the team after the games against Kiel is big. I think they added something to their game with Luke Steins as a middle player, as a playmaker in this squad. He's getting a lot of space for the guys next to him. Also, they also played 5-1 and 6-0 against Kiel. They could switch it really fast, which makes it harder for the opponent. If you know Raul, I also think that his tactics, and it took a while to get into the team, but I think they get it now. They have these small details in their game where it's one step here out and half a meter there, which makes it harder for the opponent to put through. We'll see how the goalkeepers are working this weekend, because everybody knows that's really important in these two games, how the goalkeepers are performing. But we'll see that.
But especially Nadim in the quarterfinals, at the end of the match, it was crazy. He's getting so hot. He was a little bit angry, but he was. Yeah. Was crazy to see.
It's nice to see you two guys. Oh.
It was also the first game where they had spectators in Paris, so I think that pushed them also in this game.
So you think the 1,000 people that we're going to have this weekend are going to be maybe an extra push for some of, especially the young players?
It's a pity that they can't play in a full arena, of course, but 1,000 spectators is better than nothing. Better than what we could see in December.
We have Henrik here, but you cannot listen. Do you see him, Uwe? But you cannot hear him. So
I don't see anything. Who are we talking to?
Uwe.
Oh, Uwe.
Oh.
So
Which question we should take to?
Maybe we should do
Henrik.
this in French. I mean, you're the two left wingers from Germany that have played in France. You could communicate in French, couldn't you? But probably we wouldn't understand.
Aber besser können wir auch in Deutsch reden.
Okay. Macht das ja nicht mehr Sinn. Uwe, ganz kurz, let's also talk about the second semi-final for a second. Who would you see as a favorite? Obviously Barca are the favorites, but with Nantes proceeding in this kind of style into the Final Four, how do you see the chances for both teams?
As we were talking about, I think everything can happen in those games. Of course, you have two clear favorites in the semifinals, but also as an underdog, and also the way Nantes played the last matches, it was impressive. We talked about Alberto Entre Rios, how he switched the team, how he managed to get the young players, especially, a lot of self-confidence in those matches. And I think if you win against Veszprém in that style, in the way they won against Veszprém, it gives you a lot of boost for a semi-final against Barca.
We have the best defender now here. He's waiting for interview, so we have to cancel our interview, I think.
Well, it's been lovely talking to you, Uwe. Great that you took your time. His expertise, I think, is very valuable for all of us.
Next year, an all-star team in Champions League, hopefully.
Yes. So take care. Thanks very much for joining us, and hopefully see you soon in person.
Thank you. Same to you guys.
Good luck for Olympics.
To Henrik, the best defender of the Champions League.
A lot of grades to you for the best defender in Champions League. So that's
but he was really good in attack, though. He was really good in attack as well.
Oh, and he's just adding, and you were really good in attack as well. So I mean, lots of praise at this situation for the big man that you can see now that has just joined us. A very warm welcome.
Thank you.
You look very relaxed. You know that tomorrow we're going to be playing the semi-final?
Yeah, but there's no need to worry right now. It all starts tomorrow. Today is joyful.
It's like that's his Danish style. I also played with René Toft Hansen, and all time Alfred Gislason was so angry about him in the last match before the match, and he said, "Coach, tomorrow." It's the same. Nice.
Yeah, it's easier that way.
I just heard Uwe is still on the line. Uwe, do you also have a question for Henrik, or do you want to say something? I think you can.
No, I can get out if you want to.
No, you can stay. Just give us a shout if you want to take part, because this is what Twitch is all about. It's about interaction, and maybe some people have questions for you. I don't know how your timing is for today, but you can stay as long as you like. Just feels like you were sitting next to us.
But now we have to.
Yeah.
Talk with Henrik. I think it's better.
We can talk to Henrik about how he feels about his team and how he sees the chances. And
now he wants to make a moderator, and he asks, "How is the feeling in your team?" So please answer for Uwe.
No, the feeling is good. We've been looking forward to it, but at the meantime, we are Yeah, we are actually playing for the championship at home. We won the first, lost the second on Tuesday, and we have to play the third and final match on Wednesday. Wow. So our mind's been kind of on everything and everywhere. So it's nice to be here one day ahead, so we can focus on this great event that.
But you have the experience to be here in the arena, and is it an advantage that you can go to your team and give them your experience, what it's all about here?
I hope so, but they're used to me talking all the time. I'm not sure they're listening. But it's going to be a different experience. We're going to miss the spectators, obviously, but maybe that's a help for us since it's the first time for us here.
We saw the video in the way to Cologne, especially the quarterfinals against Flensburg. After the match, that was crazy to see how everybody's shouting, how everyone's crying. Is this the boost for this weekend? The story is not over, or?
It isn't over. We said that we wanted to reach Cologne and we want to win Champions League. But at the same time, it's the first time that our club has reached the knockout phase. It came down to the last position against Porto. And actually, it was the same against Flensburg. We scored with 5 seconds left, and everything just went crazy. So we have had luck on our side, but now we're here to win it.
It's nice, and with the biggest and best defender in the team, there's all about. You and just win with a great defense.
And I'm sure he knows a lot of secrets about Paris Saint-Germain. So is that gonna maybe make the small difference? You knowing the team so well that you're playing against in the semi-final?
Yeah, I hope so. Of course, I've been talking a lot with both the team and the coaches. I have a lot of experience with these guys, but we know that this is it's a very difficult task for us because there are so many players, and since I left, Luke Steins, he came and really changed the way that they're playing. It's more with more speed and it's more unpredictable. So it's going to be a great match, but we're really looking forward to it.
Also with the left-handed on the playmaker position, it's not that easy as a defender, isn't it?
No, it should be the same, but it isn't. It's really different. The way that the player are moving. Usually, a lot of guys they play from left to right, but when you have two left-handers, you play more right to left, and that is a big difference.
We don't have to miss that. You have to sign this great ball for the fans.
That's very important, yes, because we have a challenge going on with everyone watching on Twitch, and they can win this official ball, which is the exact ball that you have over there, and we want all the people that come and visit us in our show to sign it. And then we're going to give give it away to whoever tells us the best reason why they should get the ball. So make sure to give us a good reason.
There's a lot of good reasons
to support the Danish team, for example.
So thanks very much for signing it. People have brought in some questions for you. Henrik, your team have two of the best individual players in Europe at the moment. When you guys play 7-6, what's the reason for the team to be narrow over the middle instead of spreading it out towards the wings? Wow. Did you understand what I said? Because I'm not sure I understood what I just meant.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We also want to use the wings, but often, the way we play it, it's we get our chances in between the four in the middle. We have very strong line players, and we have Felix Klar, who is extremely intelligent and also brave. He dives into everything, so that gives us a lot of chances.
Hippie High GC says Henrik is a handsome man. I just wanted to read it out. You don't need to reply to that. It's just, and we have another question.
I'm 36. I need all the compliments I can get right now. Soon it'll be over.
Okay, then let me read it again. Henrik is a handsome man. Okay, so we said
the play of beard and everything. Nice.
And Henrik, are you pushing towards the passes to the line players or on the outside of the backs?
Hopefully both. But
Okay, that's a good answer. Yes, I'm fine with
maybe
that.
that's a question for the guys who need the ball more than I do.
Yeah, that's all the questions we got in now. You have one more.
We want to say that because they're a special thing for Danish team. There's a Danish player, so now you have the chance to go here and tell your Danish fans support in your language, of course, why they have to support you in this weekend.
And
I
they
think
can still buy tickets. There's still a few tickets left that you can
Yeah.
buy. By the way, I'm just saying.
it's not that kind of
Yeah,
of signal.
get in the car, get to Cologne.
Yeah. But this is your camera, so you can say it directly in the camera. We go.
Vi håber, I ser med, og sørg nu for at følge med hele weekenden, fordi at, vi kommer til at vinde Champions League. Vi tager den med hjem. It's coming home.
Yeah, it's coming home.
Oh, I
guys.
like that one. Sounds great, Henrik. It's been a pleasure having you here.
It's always a pleasure.
Stay as cool as you are, and I think there's a great chance of seeing you in the final on Sunday. Thanks very much.
I hope so. Thank you.
See you.
Now that is
crazy.
an awesome dude. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And to keep as cool as this, you know, when you're playing against the best teams in the world, and this is not played. He is like that, right?
Yeah, it's like that.
Awesome.
I wish me this barber. Maybe this is the final four barber, or in Denmark normally there's this kind of the playoffs just till the end.
Yeah, playoff bid. Classic.
bid.
Yeah,
Okay.
we know it from ice hockey
I
as
don't
well.
know the right word, but it's never in my life.
But I think we're going to work on that, Dominic. And of course, he started laughing because another man with beard has arrived. A living legend. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, for our and your entertainment, live in our show, Victor Tomas. I don't know. How do you properly say it? I tried it. Tomas?
Victor Tomas.
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 So, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Victor.
Victor.
Victor Tomas. I mean, I remember visiting you in Bartha and playing, and this guy is somebody who's always seems to be happy, but always seems to be very focused and motivated. How is life now for you? Is it a little more chilled out?
It's much more. I'm actually missing a lot, you know, these feelings before competition, the feeling of stepping into a playing court with 19,000 fans on the crowd. It's actually difficult, new life, because my case was a little special with my issue, heart issue. But actually I'm just adapting to my new life.
But you looks good.
I was just
I
going to
look
say,
good,
it's
yes.
like,
Thank you.
Why?
I'm still running out and doing some cycling and playing a lot of paddle right now.
paddle, say this.
Yes,
Scandinavian.
that's very famous in Spain.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to challenge you. I played it as well.
Yeah. You want to bet at dinner? I do.
I'm not that brave.
I will be just the referee.
Yeah,
For me,
okay.
it's just.
We'll take Dominic as a referee. That'd be a nice one. Yeah, loads of those courts coming up in Europe, Austria, Germany, France, everywhere.
It's growing. It's
Home
growing
of
a lot.
handball, guys. Okay.
Yeah, no, just to stay fit.
What's going on? Oh my God.
So let's see if we get some question for Victor Tomas. You can ask him in between, and I'll check
Yeah,
all
we
the
have
mails. All the mails I
You
can.
see, we just have the first semi-final in the first period of our show. But now
By the way,
then we
Victor
come
is
to
also a handsome man. I've
Okay.
just been told. Yes.
Oh,
So-
thank you like that.
Henrik was before, you know what is mean.
Who is the more handsome one?
okay.
Henrik
we,
or me?
we have
to ask
we have to find out. But no, I just
What I want to say
Yeah.
that the second semi-final is now Barcelona against Nantes. What is your opinion? What is your feeling for this? Because it's special here in Cologne.
You know, it's always difficult to speak about feelings when we are coming here because, especially last 4 or 5 years, always the favorite team. It's not getting the trophy. Actually, I think Barca, it's, you know, a little one step forward of Nantes because all of the season, I think they only lost 1 game in 2 years, and it was last December here against Kiel. But it's actually a very, very complicated game because I think Nantes is arriving in a very good moment against beating 2 of the
Really
toughest teams in Europe, like Kielce and Vesprem. And I think they have some of key players that they are in a very, very top level in this moment of the season, and that makes them a very dangerous team.
They have 20 players here in Cologne, and from young to experienced player, this kind of
Mix.
mix
Yeah.
is the
It's a
the
bomb.
biggest. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
this.
good. I think it's good. I think, from, I don't know, Monar, Min to Lazarov, it's
Valero.
maybe two.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's two generations between them, not only one. So I think it's making them to have a very good atmosphere. It's I think that the feeling that I have, and for what I receive from David Balaguer, Gurbindo or Valero, for example, they have a very good atmosphere in the locker room, and that makes them very, very
The Spanish
dangerous.
guys
Yeah,
makes the French
Spanish
team
mafia.
Danish. But we
yeah.
in the-
You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, of course I know what I'm talking about. But at the end, we want really discuss this moment, because of Barcelona was the ninth time here
Yes.
now.
Yes, I think so.
it is ninth
This
time.
is the statistic.
Yeah.
I get it from the team behind. Thank you
Yeah.
for that. But we talked about the situation that Barcelona have not this stress games during the whole season, and in the quarterfinals there was Brest, where it's not also getting clear.
Mhm.
You know it by yourself.
Yes.
What is the difference here in Cologne?
It's always difficult to come here after a season when you only have won all the games, and you haven't had these stress games, as you say. But you have played against very nice teams. But Barca during the season is showing them very strong, very solid. But coming here in the last 4 years, I think we can feel a little bit the pressure, because maybe the arena is something that
A
is
special moment.
it's heavy. It's heavy for us, and I think that when we get the trophy again one more time, this
is-
pressure is going to be away. Yes,
That can be.
Yes.
That can be.
Victor, a few people want to know if you want to become a coach in the future.
Not really. I don't think coaching is for me. No.
But that's interesting.
I think-
I'd guess you're a great coach.
Yeah. Why?
Because you motivate people. I can see you when I see you on the court, and you push everybody. And for the important games, for sure,
I'm
you're
good motivating, but I'm not so good on tactics.
Oh, okay. So like,
I was playing on the wing, so
yeah, so is
No.
Dominic, and he's got his own board. Maybe
No.
you can show Victor. I mean, he's got all the statistics and all the tactics on here.
no. I think it's a very difficult job to do, because being a good coach, you have to be good in a lot of things: tactics, physics, and also managing people. And I think this is the most difficult thing. And also the life of coaching, it's just staying at the same rhythm of life I was having as a player.
And
Traveling
more.
And more. And
Because
more.
as a player, you go out of the training and said, okay, we go eating,
just
we go
forget.
out. And the trainer starts thinking, what is about the tactics, what about the video analysis, what is about the managing, what's the next contracts for players, everything is sponsoring, everything.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I think coaching, it's very difficult.
Okay, another question for you from Group C11. Who's the best defender that you've ever faced? That you've ever played
In
against?
my
On your
opinion-
position.
In
yeah,
my
yeah.
position,
For you, yeah.
No, I think
Who write this?
in my opinion, best defender I have
Oh,
ever
let's say the
seen.
one you hated the most to play against.
Actually, your previous guest, Uwe. I think he's a very, very nice guy, but he's just leaving friendship aside when he is in a playing court, which is good for his team. But sometimes he's not very loved for the players he's playing against. But in my opinion, best defender that I have ever played against is Didier Dinard.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he was amazing.
Dominic, what about you? Nobody asked, but I ask. I want to know.
David Davis and, how you said, Didier Dinard, they played in Ciudad Real in this 5-1 or 3-2-1. So you have two players like this, and as a wing you come up and go at the first really good defender, David Davis, and then you get the next
Yeah.
really good player. So that was really
Yeah, that was
nice
a
angle.
tough defense to attack against. That this
Ciudad
5-1
Real.
of Ciudad Real, it made them to win a lot of trophies.
Yes.
I know that. I was
Kelman.
playing against them in Spain.
I can see in your face you remember a few hits that you had to take. One more question for you from an anonymous Zebra. Who could be the MVP in your opinion this year at this weekend?
Oof, there is, I think, many potential MVPs.
Well, let's limit it down to maybe 2 or 3 players.
Hopefully, Dikamem is going to be MVP, but I also think.
I think it will be a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
For me, it's
It also could be Nielsen.
Emil.
Hopefully not. Gonzalo as well. I think for Gonzalo's confidence, it would be very good for him to have a great weekend here. I think he needs that. I don't know. I would take my bet for Dikamem.
Why not? Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Well,
I know Fabregas, Ludovic is for me one of all the players who are in defense and attack the biggest, like Niko Karabatic, for example. Also, these players who are going this weekend 2 times 60 minutes or more.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's getting a draw or not, but these players are for me the best MVPs.
And you can't see on his face that he's tired.
Yeah,
You know, he's just
I hate people like that.
this
It's terrible.
all the time.
it's like Marcus Alm. He's
or
crazy.
Sigurdsson, for example, he's never changing his
Yeah.
face.
But this is
crazy.
Icelandic problem.
Yeah.
You know, this is
When you stand next to them, it's like
Yeah.
breathing heavily, and this guy is just, yeah.
yeah.
In any sport, I don't like to see
Gogi.
that.
Now he's trainer.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's going.
I'm
trainer.
sure that
Gummersbach.
he's lifting more weight than his players. He was crazy.
So it's nice to hear those insider stories,
Yeah.
but I think we should take a closer look how Barcelona made it to Cologne. Victor, you can join us. This is the road to Cologne for Barca. Beautiful pictures there, making you happy as well, right?
Of course. Seeing Barca win, it's always good news for me. They were superb during the season, and hopefully they can keep this winning streak this weekend.
There's a ball right next to you. Dominic, of course, is going to sign it as well. We're going to try and find as many handball legends to sign it, and we're going to give it away to anyone or anybody that has a good story to tell us why they really need this ball.
Legend, it sounds so bad, you know. That means that you are retired and done, you know.
Well, let's
But
say,
thanks anyway.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks. I was trying to find something else. An icon. Yes.
Yeah,
Barca icon. Yes, that's nice. Yeah. And you look like one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you so
being
much.
here. If you want to say something to the Spanish fans at home, how they motivate your team in this weekend.
Seguir al equipo desde casa, animando. Necesitamos una victoria este fin de semana. Y como ya sabéis, visca el Barça y visca Cataluña.
Desde Barça, desde Barcelona, desde Manchego, muy bien.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, Dominic. And it was pretty good from your side as well, Victor.
Thank you, guys.
Always
Thank
a pleasure seeing you.
Have a nice weekend.
Goodbye,
Bye. Bye.
Icon. And we've got Luka Cindrić coming in this very moment, I've been told. Yes, I can already see him approaching the microphone. So we stay with Barcelona.
Yeah.
Barca had a great season, no doubt about that. And this man, well, he was responsible for a lot of it. Nice to see you. Hi, how are you doing?
Lucas. Everything is fine? Yeah. You had already training now? No?
No, we had it in the morning.
Okay. But so that means you coming yesterday
Yeah,
and have to go in quarantine and
Yeah.
COVID
yesterday
things?
was a little bit.
We already saw the way to Cologne, and You're one of the X factors for me because you're my personal special player on this
Thank
team
you, I
because I
appreciate
like your style. And maybe also the Croatian style I like because I played with a lot of with a lot of
Maybe
Croatians
because
in my
that,
team.
yeah.
But what I want to know is how gets this style of handball in Croatia? Is it because you learn it in the youth, or you learn it later? What is it?
Is it in the food?
Cevapcici? No. Peskavica? No.
Honestly, I don't know answer of this question, but yeah, we start to learn when we when we are young and in high school to learn handball, and maybe because of that, I don't know. It's a good question. I would like to know
Because I played also with Dule, and you know it better than me, but he has every Croatian, every Balkan player has the heart on the right side. I loved it.
Yeah, maybe because of our mentality and character. Maybe because of that.
And
Because
how we saw it 2000 when you won the title with
17.
17. He was the guy who makes the last second goal, and
But that was against Sparta, right?
yeah, against Barca. Yeah.
Oh, I just remember that. Yes.
Good
but now
memory.
is the character, now is the mentality going to Barcelona. Do you feel this mentality? There's something change because now it's your second year in Barcelona. Is there something change for you or for the team?
Yeah, for me, I think I have more experience, like team also, and I think we will learn a lot in last Final4. So I hope we are ready for the hard moment here.
But Luka, you said you trained this morning. You worked out this morning.
Yeah.
Look at the thighs. I mean, this is like you're pumped up. This is unreal. I don't know if we can see this on camera. You're as fit as hell this year, right? I'm not sure. I mean, this is just my personal
This
thing.
is
but
the Spanish sun, you
It's
know.
Spanish
you have
sun, yeah,
time, you have
exactly.
good food.
Yeah.
I was one time when Filipica was playing in Barcelona, and we visited him, and this was crazy to play there. There's every time a good atmosphere, but we also talked about it in the beginning of the show. Is it maybe the special thing because also the quarterfinals was against Meshkov Brest, and you have not that perfect match. You don't need that perfect matches because it was so easily to go to the Final4, and also in the season you getting not you go easily.
Yeah.
How is it feeling as a player now? Do you feel that now it's pressure, now it's KO, now it's Final4?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's strange because we are here. We know that every game is here. It's hard to be, and we don't have in one season a lot of games like here in Cologne. So maybe we need this more in future. So. But what I told you before, I hope that we learn from last final, and for us was really hard, very disappointed, but we are mentally ready. I hope.
Cool. That's the point at the end. Meant to be
yeah,
mentally on the highest level. You have some questions?
Yeah, I have some questions for you. How can Bartha stop Kirill Lazarov, and can Lazarov be stopped?
Good question.
Legendo.
Good question. He's a really good player. I think we have to be prepared for him because he have a really good shoot. Especially he know how to play 2 against 2, and I know he played in Barcelona before, so I hope Gonzalo Perez de Vargas and Kevin Miller know him very well. So I think this is the key.
If you catch the ball, is there something in Germany you have to pay a round of beer? Is it something special in Spain? No, because he's his specialty. For specialist for this.
Yeah, he's really special for this. Yeah, but we don't have nothing because it's usual to for him to get the ball. So it's every day. It's
That's
normal.
a nice one. Yeah.
So that's too much beer.
Yeah, exactly.
I have some more. You're a legend in general and forever a Varda legend. And did Kirill Lazarov tell you guys that he will be playing until he's 60? Okay. This is just for mentioning at the side. Which was your favorite player when you were a kid? That's a question.
That's a good
That's
question.
pretty interesting.
Ivano Balic.
Ivano, okay.
Ivano.
I learned from him a lot. He was my idol, and still he is. We are also good friends, and yeah, for me he was one of the best handball player.
And I have one more question for you. And as Thomas coach says, you were close to having a football career. Why did you choose handball in the end instead?
Because of my father. My father was coach in my city, handball coach. So I started to play football in the beginning, but after that, I want to start something new, something different. You know, when you are young,
Something cooler.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And yeah, I started with him and a little bit, and I'm staying in handball.
That means your father was the trainer in handball.
Yeah.
So now I know what I have to do, because my son is now 7 years old and he just wants to go to football, and I have to talk to him that I wouldn't be your coach. So
Well, I want to see what happens when you do that. That's going to be interesting. But maybe bring him one of those balls. By the way, you can still win this original EHF Final4 Champions League ball, which is going to be signed by this legendary man as well. Everybody who's going to come and visit us today is going to sign it, and you can win it if you tell us your best story why you deserve to get this ball.
don't miss it.
Yeah.
You can sign it. You have the 33 in Barca? No, just in national team. I had one jersey from him, because that
It's the same number, huh?
You're right.
I like. So there's a.
For sure. Well, it's been great talking to you. It's great to see everybody seems to be having a good time today. I know tomorrow and the day after are going to be really tough, because nobody's going to give away presents.
You know,
but,
especially normally this Friday that means that the whole team were presentation, and you have to go with a bus later on, and now you're just here in the shorts, do some question with friends.
Yeah.
Well, you
It's
can thank us
much more
later.
better.
Yeah, much better. Yeah, much better.
Could be worse. Yes.
Thank you. Thanks a lot,
you.
guys.
Yeah. Take
Good
care.
luck.
Good luck for
Good luck.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, Dominic, I think we should take a closer look at their opponents as well, and how they made it to Cologne. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the road to Cologne for the team of Nantes. Big smiling face here next to me. Happy to have Nantes here, right?
Yes, of course.
Always happy to have French teams at the Final Four.
2018, that was my last tournament, and the last matches in my career. And with Nantes being here, that was very emotional, really. And there was, for me, one of the best matches. I don't have to say that now. But at the end, I was crying just because of the family was in the arena. So it was very special for me. Of course, it was the favorite team in the semifinals. We beat them, but at the end, it was a special weekend for me. But let us talk. You know what I have to do. Because we have some.
We have a very special
guy
guest. Natif Ramelli has joined us. Of course, we just had the road to Cologne for Nantes. We already showed how you guys made it to Cologne, and we're very happy to have you here. How does it feel to be in Cologne?
I feel very great. It's amazing to come in Cologne. For me, it's the first time, 2 times in a row. We played the last time in December for the last year, so it was very good. And of course, especially it's pretty special because we have won against the champions Kiel in quarterfinals. So very excited to be here, of course.
We talked with Uwe. He was before he joined us
okay.
live, and we talked about this match against Kiel. And I said to him, but Ramelli, he was so really on power. He was on boost on these matches, on both matches. But at the end, we saw your crying, your style. Was it a special moment?
Yeah, sure. We knew that we have to play very hard, very tough against Kiel because. There was a champion, so we know we have to play different at the second half of the first quarterfinal, and I think that was a way to win, and that works.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy. We all played with our heart, and this is
with spectators. Also for the spectators,
yeah,
that was also a
changed
special
a lot
one.
of things. Yeah, we played with 800 people. It was amazing because.
Crazy.
It was a crazy year, playing empty arena. To be honest, we were very sad to play in Kiel. This atmosphere, it's very special over there, and we play on an empty arena. So, yeah, we were lucky. To be honest, we were lucky to have them, to have our fan, and we play very well this day.
And now you have the chance to get the triple, right? You won
we
the
have
Coupe de France,
Coupe de France,
the league.
Yeah.
And is it a special thing, or is it a theme for you?
No, I don't think we are thinking about this. We are just focused on our game against Aalborg. We know they are very dangerous. They play very well this year, and we are just focused on this game, and we will see for the next match. We already made the mistake to think before the semi-final.
But you seem very relaxed. We've got some questions from our viewers. Ramelli, did you bring your dog with you to Cologne?
No.
I didn't even know you had a dog.
Yeah, I have a German Shepherd.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a big one. Yeah.
German.
Yeah, she's like my daughter. She is very important to me. No, I didn't bring her to Cologne, but yeah, if I could, I swear one time I will, but not with the corona. It's not possible, and I think it's not possible to bring a dog in the arena. So no, I can't. But
we'll talk about this next year. I mean, there's space on our couch, maybe.
She really likes the couch. So
is that like a lucky charm for you? Do you have a lucky charm? Do you have something that you always have to carry with you? Obviously, you can't bring your daughter every time. You can't bring the dog every time. But is there something in your pocket that just helps you?
No, not especially. Just talking with my father. My girlfriend, my family, it's the most important thing to me before a game, but that's it. I don't have something special like this. I'm trying to be relaxed just before the game, laughing, listen music. I think that's my routine.
What kind of music? That's
rap, American rap. I think everything. Sometimes Viran put some rock. Old rock.
He's DJ in
no way. Viran has to stay far away from the music. Our DJ, that depends. Sometimes Camille is doing this, but I'm not. I didn't like this music.
No details, please.
No, I didn't like this music, to be honest. But yeah, no special routine. Just be relaxed, laugh with the guy, listen music, and that's it.
Being in a good mood, and that's it at the end. Because if something special, if you have some special things, and is one time not before a match, then you have to try thinking, and that's
for some people it's important to be really on the very good way every time to think about some special details like you said. But I think it's pretty dangerous because if you forget something.
I played with some players. They are really crazy about that. In the early years, Christian Schwarzer, he was so special. He have to be the last in the locker room. He have to, so that he can cry, "Alle Mann raus!" Everyone is out every day. And he has every time the the same book, or every time the same. That was a Sportbild. That is a sports magazine, but it's from 1980,
so the same version.
86, right? Really, and he played. I don't know if there's Michael Jordan in it or whatever, but he just read this before every match. And the special, the second one was Philipp Biecher. Philipp Biecher as a player, he is also getting crazy. Left foot first, and then they have to be a towel on the floor and to be here, and he was crazy.
Too many things for me.
Too many.
Sure, I will forget something. Sure.
No, trust me, that's a good decision. We've got another question for you. How did Luc Steins change your game offensively?
I changed everything, to be honest. We used to play with a big man like Nikola Karabatic, Sander Sagosen before, the year before, Daniel Narcisse, and now we have for the first time small guy. To be honest, he's very small. He doesn't like when I say that, but that's the truth. He's very small, but I never seen someone fast like him. He's so fast. Just before in the training, sorry for Dennis, but he ran around Dennis and he goes so fast. And he changed everything.
Is it also special for you? Sorry, but
because
you have to find the timing.
Exactly. I used to play with Nico for many years now, like 5 years, with Sander before, and now I have Luc. I have to change some kind of thing, but we talk a lot. We are talking every day. Even now we try to be more specific on every tactical we are playing. We play a lot together, and I really like playing with him because he brings something new, and I never play with a small guy like this, and I really enjoyed this moment.
But the big teams want a player like with this style. If you see all the Slovenian
exactly.
players have this kind of speed or this kind of one against one, and it's very special. Everyone wants to have this kind of trophy.
I think our head coach Raul like this also. We are playing a lot of 1-on-1 and 2 against 2, and with this kind of guy, you know that you have to be, you know where you have to be on the court. So we are very accurate thanks to him.
Cool. You also play sometimes on the player.
Yeah.
You like it, or you're?
Yeah, I think I like it. It's more difficult here. With Paris because I started to play this year, and normally I was the second behind Nico, and after Nicola was injured, and I have to play very fast. I have to learn very fast, and it was tough, to be honest. It was tough because you're not playing the same way when you're middle back and when you're right back. But I work very hard, and I try to be very, very, how can I say, very clear with my left back and right back. And I think I really improved on this position, and I'm trying to improve again and again.
I want to have one last question, because you also played with Noka Zedaruzic, or you played for him at the end, and he's a trainer, a coach who trusts you. I think a lot of give us a little bit because that was the beginning of your big career, right?
Yeah. I started to play a Champions League with him. Noka was special to me. I have to say we didn't speak the same language. Noka is speaking German. He's not speaking a really good French, and I didn't speak. I'm not speaking German, but he used to use his body, his body language a lot, and with some words, with some looks, with some regards, he has something special, and I really enjoy playing with him. He was always pushing me. Every time, every day, every practice, and he bring me something special into this game. I know that I was maybe too lazy for the high level like we are playing now, like Champions League, and he pushing me to doing more every time. And now, thanks to him, I think I'm here now.
Yeah.
I like that because I have the same experience with him. Noka was a trainer, like if you're a young player and you want to show your trainer how it works, and if you have a bad match, you're just thinking, should I go to him or not? No, I want to train more and more and more. And before this training, he comes to you and had the feeling for you that what's going on with you. so that he has the feeling that's your son.
Yeah,
and,
he has to.
I'm getting goosebumps right over my neck.
Luka was special. Was very special as a trainer. He used to ask, "Do you want to play?" And just about your answer, he knows if you will play good or not. He was that kind of trainer, and he helped me a lot. And after with Raoul, it's not the same, but tactically he helps me so much. He brings me so many things, and I cannot say I have the two best coach in the world because I didn't know the other, but I know they were special and they helped me a lot. Sure.
That's why you're a great player.
Thank you very much.
Really.
Well, that's really nice to hear. We're giving away a handball today that we hopefully get signed from you as well. And somebody already wrote what they want to do if they win the handball, and I just lost the line because there's so many
Don't miss
information
that
questions.
you can sign it. That he wants to say.
Should I sign it now?
If you sign it now, and then we'll find it.
I don't know why he's just
somebody
looking and searching for this.
No, but
for this
somebody
line.
said they're going to fly to the USA, and when I win this ball, I will fly to the USA and ask the handball ninja to sign it as well. Beach handball fan, obviously. And there's another question for you. So let's see. Handball players as well. Yeah. Who do you have to keep an eye on from Aalborg Handball? That's a question that just came in. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, but to be honest, I could say a lot of players. I could say some names, but to be honest, it's their whole team. They are playing 6 against 6 very well, but we know that they can play 7 against 6 also. They defend very hard. We saw their last game against Silkeborg. In final,
finals.
They play a final, and they play fast. They are very accurate. They know what they have to play, where they have to be. Every know his role on the team. So we have to be very careful tomorrow. We have to be very intense. Play with a lot of emotion, I guess, also because this Final Four is very special. It's not a game like another. It's not like the old semi-final. I think this moment, this weekend, have something special, and we have to use this moment. You have to use this feeling to win this game. I think it's what we missed the last time we played the Final Four, and now we have to play with our heart like we did against Skill, and not too much thinking about tactical, not too much thinking about our enemies, like I say, like Aalborg, but be focused on us and playing our handball.
Wow, that sounds very dangerous for all the other teams.
At the end is the way you can be.
This is how you beat us 3 years ago.
Don't talk about it. But at the end, you can have the chance to say hello to your supporters at home, or maybe here in Cologne in your language. Maybe that can be a motivation for you also.
Merci à tous. J'espère vraiment que vous serez nombreux devant votre télé pour nous aider à remporter cette Ligue des Champions. I think you understand what I'm saying.
Bien sûr.
Et voilà, donc on espère que vous serez de tout cœur avec nous, et pour nos fans de demain, nos familles, faites du bruit, on aura besoin de vous.
Natif, merci beaucoup.
C'est bien.
Yeah, we understand everything. Great work.
Ici, Paris.
Je parle seulement un petit peu, but that was perfectly said. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure seeing you. Good luck for tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Both of you.
Good luck.
Good luck, thank you.
Brilliant.
One French
team missing.
guy.
Yes.
Yeah, one friend. Yeah.
And you. Something special coming.
Yes.
We're talking about Nantes, of course, and you had a very special talk already this afternoon. Who did you talk to, and what did you talk about?
The X Factor from Nantes. For me, is the X Factor, right? Because Emil, as a goalkeeper, did a great job. For me, it's every time the guy why you can win a title. At the end, we talked about Niklas Landin as the world's greatest goalkeeper. The Danish style he has also in it, and that's why he's an Nantes factor.
And Emil Nielsen talked to Dominic Klein, and we recorded this, and you can see it now. By the way, Emil has already signed the ball as well, just so you know.
tell us something about the EHF Champions League season this year, because the last 16 and the quarterfinals was very special. I think for me, Nantes did a great job, and you're the X factor for this, I think. But tell us in your way, in your opinion.
Well, first of all, this team here in Nantes, we need to like collaborate about everything. We have like no stars. We have not like we don't have like one star player who will get all the shots or will have all the saves for that matter. We really have to work together to do what we're doing. And Alberto has figured out how to like put the right sort of people together, and had put on some good strategies so far. And so we are a team, and we are playing like a team.
I know it by myself. You know it also that was also my team for 2 years, and
I remember.
So that now it's your first time in Cologne. Last time it was the first time in Cologne with Nantes for me. And how you said, Alberto is the guy at the moment who gave this experience with young players together. And if it's a legend like Kirill Lazarov or the young players from the Centre de Formation, then I think the mix is your big star.
I agree. As you said, we have a lot of unexperienced players, and they can be very difficult, especially on the big scene. But everyone has been great. So Alberto must do something right, and for that matter, also Kirill. He's also like the glue who will stick us all together. So we are a very good mix of young and old players.
But why? Because of you named the THW Kiel. It was, I think, a great start in this Champions League season. I was in Kiel in September last year, and you win there with 8 goals, I think. And tell us something. Was it a little bit like a start for getting a great Champions League season?
Well, the craziest part is that we didn't have almost half the team with us because of Corona and because of injuries. So before Christmas, it was very tough for us in the French league and also in the Champions League. But after that, after Christmas, we managed to stick together and I don't know, come up with some great results that no one expected. Probably not ourselves either, but we did it, and that was great. And now we'll see how far it will lead us.
It was a big match for you, the last 16 against Kielce, who are normally one of the favorites in Champions League, and then the big step against Veszprém. But there were supporters in the second match.
Yeah.
What was the feeling there for you that you beat them to go to Cologne?
And there were so many emotions. It was like a bomb just after the game. You know, we've been playing without the public for almost a year, and you know, it's not like you're forgetting how it is, but still, you cannot. That feeling you get when you have like a whole crowd who's hating you, who's hating the guts out of you. It's like something you forget a little bit. So. Mentally, it was very difficult to go to Veszprém because we all knew that we would get it would be like a slap in the face as soon as we came there. So when we came out there successful, it was just so many emotions. I don't even know what to say, because it was like a mixture of us beating Veszprém, which were a big upset, and having the public against us for the first time in 1 year. So it was everything. That was also why a lot of the players, inclusive myself, we cried, because it was so crazy. It was. Yeah. I have no words for it.
I had these emotions, what you said, when I was with Nantes here in Cologne, and we beat PSG for the semifinals. So I get goosebumps at the moment for that.
Oh, yeah.
So
Of course.
that's why the stories in sport, in handball, are so crazy. But now we are here in Cologne, and the semifinal against Barcelona. I think one of the biggest favorites here for the title. And but yeah. Are you the underdog role? You like this role, or what is for the weekend your motivation?
Well, everything can happen in Cologne, but I think it's easy to say that we are the underdogs in this first game against Barcelona. As you say, for me, Barcelona is also the favorite to win this tournament. But I believe we can do that. We have been very close in the season. In Barcelona, we only lost by 1, and after that, we won against Kielce in Kielce and won pretty secure in Nantes against Veszprém. So, and also we won very easily in Kiel, which is crazy. So why not? We have the chances, and we will try and go for it.
Get in the mood and get a good atmosphere in the team. I wish you good luck, and
thank you so much.
You will come to Cologne one more times. See you.
I hope.
Good luck.
Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Looks like Dominic and Emil really enjoyed themselves. That was a nice interview. This
Thanks.
guy is such a nice guy, but he's such a killer in goal.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And he was very relaxed because also just an insider, every player have his own room here. It's not a double room, but it's normal. But for Corona and for quarantine and testing, they have everyone his own room. And he was very relaxed, how you say.
Also, somebody wrote, not a question, but I want to tell Emil he's awesome, from a fellow Scandinavian. I think he's awesome too, yeah. Great player.
Of course he's awesome. And how we said in the interview, he wants to come here much often, as he is now the first time here. So he will be here many times, I think.
Just wait till he sees what's going to happen in the arena, and on Monday he'll say, I definitely have to come back. Isn't that what everybody says? You know, you think, I want to go to Cologne, but when you've been here, it's even worse. You just want to be there. You want to come again. It's so special.
And, of course, you want to come because of this 19,000, normally.
And hopefully next year again.
Yeah, I hope also.
I've got another question for you. It's a question for Dominic, obviously. Magnus Saxtorp is going to Magdeburg. Is that the right step for him now, looking where Aalborg are at the moment and the players they are bringing in?
I heard, because the coach of Magdeburg, Bennett Wiegert, he is a good friend of me, and he asked me also sometimes when I played in France, which players are there, and do you know this guy, what can you say about him? And that's why I asked him what is the special thing, and he said, I know him since many years. So that means he have a good scouting, and for me especially is this transfer for Magdeburg a really big thing. So I liked how he works, Bennett Wiegert, to find the right characters for a team. And that's why for me it's a good way, the right way.
And of course, Dominic, you still have to sign the ball. You already brought it to our couch. We are not bubbled, but the players are bubbled. That's why we were not allowed to touch it before. But now that we have all the signatures, it's time for you to finish this. And then we can say who we are going to give it to. And obviously, I have no more power.
What was the reason? What she write the...
But we already have a winner, that's true. But I will tell you in just a second.
Number 33.
I should have just received it, I have been told. Let me see. There it is. Steffi the One. My story. I collect all things from players. I have a signed jersey from Andy Wolf, Silvio Heinevetter, Thierry Omeyer, and the THW Kiel bucket hat from Dominic. And even a training jacket from Dominic with the number 33 on it. Woo. And this is why I play with the 33 too.
Boah. Now you're getting a ball with the 33. I signed all. still my number. After the career, I'm not playing anymore, but this is my number. Right.
And there's another one. I was 4 times before Corona as a volunteer at the Final Four in Cologne, and it's incredible to see everything behind the scenes. But every year I was not able to get one of the signed shirts at the VIP entry or a ball from the players. So this is my chance now.
She deserved it.
Really? That was someone different who just wrote this. I think we will get a signed shirt
okay.
for the Eisenberg as well. And don't forget, tomorrow there's going to be another chance to win one of these balls. We're going to have a different competition. Make sure to join us tomorrow. We're going to start at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
With the first semi-final, and we're going to be back right after the second semi-final.
And we are in the arena.
Many reasons to join us, and of course to say goodbye for now. You
because
have signed the ball,
sun goes
and
down.
the sun is killing us, and because we were talking about the 33, because Steffi, the winner, mentioned you so many times, Dominic. This is
it was nice.
This is a little surprise for you. Take a look at the big screen now. This is what we want to say about emotion here in Cologne.
End of the road for him. After these 2 games this weekend, he has decided to call it a day and retire.
With number 9, make some noise for Mr. Dominic Klein!
Jokas again, oh, he could have got himself. Oh, he spun a ball! Dominic Klein, for the first time in his career, spins a ball in the Final Four. I have never seen that in my life. Take a bow, Dominic Klein. Ball to Klein! My friends, mes amis, is that
Very nice.
That's
thanks.
the EHF Final Four. That's Cologne, and that is Dominic Klein.
Thank
He's going to be here for us the whole weekend to show you how many emotions, and this is getting to me as well, how many emotions this produces. And this is probably the finest tournament in the world. And we're going to be back live tomorrow at 2.
Thanks. If you don't want to know some special things about this video, because I want to say thank you, of course, for Moritz. He joined me the whole weekend in 2018, and you see, especially that was just the semifinal. It was not the final, but at the end I'm crying because that was the last match of my career. Of course, the finals were the day after, but. I looked in the arena and I saw my family, my friends, and everyone was here who trusts you the whole career, and that's why was it so special. And I'm so crying. So that was a very special moment. And at the end, you saw the family, and thanks for this little surprise. I know this video, but I'm not staying in the focus right here for this weekend, but it was a very special one for me. You feel it. My voice is over for that, because that's emotion from our sport. Thank you for that.
I'm not going to add anything. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.